Hello. Welcome, gamers. It is, in fact, Wednesday. We're back here in the forest. You all know this forest. You've lived in this forest your entire life. This forest in Germany. We got some Germans, Defins. Have you been to this forest? The beech forest in Mecklenburg, West Pomerania. That's where all the Pomeranians are from. If you know those dogs, Pomeranians, they're all from here. Often growing up to 100 feet tall, beech trees have plenty of surface area. Anyway, I'm gonna greet everyone, okay? Welcome Defins, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Props Not Jack, welcome Wolfes, welcome Sander, welcome Chicken Coop Enjoyer, thank you for the 40 months. That is in fact many months. Welcome to Lastabaka, Laketh. It's a bit too much north. Mecklenburg, West Pomerania. But look, they got meats and cheeses. What else could you want? Meats and cheeses? Anyway, we're playing On Together. There's an update for Uma Musume, Pretty Derby. Oh shoot. Also thank you Defin for the 39 months. That is in fact many months. We're back. It's Wednesday, so we're gonna play our usual game. This is our new usual game. It used to be a different game. It used to be web fishing. But web fishing is dead. Long live On Together demo. Welcome Hemp as well. Okay, anyway, today's image is me. It is my outfit in On Together that I've developed on my own. Completely independent of any other outfit. Alright, it's gonna be Wolfie's lobby. It's going to be a private lobby with a request to join. And then of course you gotta have the server ID on the right side right there. Copy this and then code this thing, and then I paste it, and then I pin the message, and then I manually unpin it, and then people are gonna try to join. They'll be like, whoa, what a cool lobby. Wow, it seems so cool, Alfie. Look at how close this outfit is to my real in-game outfit. Right, it's literally the same. I mean, the saturation is a bit higher, but that's only for stylistic reasons. Because the video game uses very low contrast colors as part of the aesthetic. But also, what if it was like thinner? You know, what if it was like anatomically height-wise accurate? Right? What if it was like this? If I just kept it like this? How do you put your outfit into the game? They just knew. The developers they were just like, wow, this Wolfie guy is so cool. We're gonna add his outfit into the game for real. Hey, how do you get that new, what is that pet? What is that? Some kind of blue bird? I don't have that. Hold on. I only have the chicken. Chi XP. Pixel peeping chick who games harder than— oh no, it's just— okay, it's just a different color. I see. I didn't realize. I did not know that was a thing. No, yeah, now I know. I think there was also— I saw— so like last time I played this game, on Wednesday at least, I had like suggestions for the developers, and I was like, oh, you have to join their Discord. I don't want to join a Discord. But I did join the Discord, and I saw some people talking about you can unlock the cat pet by like wearing cat accessories and then like going somewhere. I don't know. Wait, well, we could try it and try to see what we have to do to get those. Also, welcome DX Nomad. Let me read the Discord. Check in their Discord for this. Yeah, we can become. You can become the cat, and then you have to like go. Oh wait, there was a new update. They had patch notes. I think they added swan boats to the game. I don't know where they are. Maybe you can like rent them or something. I think I saw that was in the latest patch notes. How to actually get on a swan boat, I'm not sure. What if it was just when you swim? Nope, that is not the case. Alright, let me read how to get the cat pet. Search for pet. Pet cat. Okay, I'm gonna search for pet cat. Scrolling. How do I unlock the pet cat? You need to have the right hat and glasses. What? Screenshots. Okay, hold on. Okay, so okay, these are the items you need. You need to get this this one. And also you gotta wear a certain type of glasses. It's gotta be I didn't buy it. You gotta buy it. Gotta purchase this. Welcome Xtag, welcome Zoli. And you gotta also wear this. Okay, you can tell. It says in the library. So if I were to wear this and study in the library for some amount of time, perhaps we can get the cat pet. Welcome Pandis. Nice back cosplay. No, this is my original outfit that I've designed myself, independent of any other content creator. It's definitely custom. I see a swan boat. Wait. I guess we'll do that after I get this. Alright, so if I were to sit down, if I were to simply sit down and how do you study? Reading? Is reading studying? Let's see. Okay, it's reading. You gotta be reading in the library, and then after some amount of time, the question is, do you need to be using the Pomodoro thing? Is that a thing that we need? It's written somewhere. You have to get those. The pet cat. Okay, what if I just enabled the timer? Because I don't know how long it takes. Surely it's not 25 minutes, right? It's gotta be. Anyway, it's Wednesday. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good Wednesday? Good time out there on this middle of week, October 22nd, 2025. It's good times. I feel like I'm not getting too much done at work nowadays. I don't know what it is. There's something about work is unappealing. Like sometimes, you know, depending on what work I have, I'm like, oh, I would love to program this thing. But then like, you know, like when you get assigned a task that is like kind of simple to do, you just think like, oh, I could do this at any point. It would only take not that long. And then you're like, oh, I could just, you know, I do this later. And then, you know, what could have taken like a day ends up taking multiple days. Welcome, Slime Holder. I don't know. I think I also need to turn off the effect where the camera is moving slightly on its own. I saw that was a thing. Auto camera rotation. Turn that off. Welcome, Renpona. See, the camera is now stationary. It moves on its own. Okay, how do you get the new pet cat? No one on the Discord answered how long it took to get the pet cat, though. Is there a specific amount of time? But no one answered. I got the pet not too long after finally getting it. But we just don't know. We just don't know. What if I just stop focusing? Do you think that would be enough? Do you think that would be good? I don't know. Anyway, what is there to talk about? There's literally nothing to talk about. Have you been to the library recently? Anyone been to a library? No, we've talked about this before. We're recycling topics. Guys, what's a new topic that we have never discussed on this stream? In all your years of watching Wolfie stream, have you ever thought, oh shoot, Wolfie's never talked about this thing? I would love to hear him talk about this thing. Welcome, C. Pullen. What's going on with your accounts, C. Pullen? B. Pullen was banned, A. Pullen is banned. What are you doing on Twitch that caused someone to be banned? What is this guy doing? No idea what you mean. He's very suspicious. You should, I feel you should answer. It's very weird for someone to be banned on 2 accounts on the entirety of Twitch. Like, you know, usually if it's just like, you know, on one person's channel, that's fine. But now it's kind of like, oh, what's he doing? Welcome, Lots of Butts. TwitchCon drama. Oh yeah, there was like some weird stuff going on. Has anyone been to TwitchCon? I feel like I have no interest in going. I've been seeing a few threads of people on Twitter being like, man, those IRL streamers have been ruining it at TwitchCon. Because like they're recording everywhere and like you can't do anything without fear of it being recorded. And they'll even go on lines, you know, the lines where you have to like identify yourself. I saw one person say like, oh, I had to like give my phone number to someone in the staff, but then like there was like someone IRL streaming on the line, so like if I said my phone number, it would have been broadcasted to people like on watching the stream. Like, man, that does seem like it'd be a bit of a concern, right? Because everyone is out there talking. Everyone, you're probably on at least 5 different streams at any point. I don't know. Who got banned? Drama. I think there was someone. Something about Twitch security was not good. That someone got very close to a streamer at a meet and greet, and they bypassed the line, and they could have attacked them if they weren't stopped. Yeah, that was something that happened. I would, but I think it's probably 100% people I have no idea who they are. Maybe if they had one of the handful of VTubers I watch regularly. I've seen some VTubers. Okay, none of the VTubers that I watch really had mentioned that they're going to be at TwitchCon. Clonk went, I see. I don't know, lots of people are live streaming cons, both big and small. Yeah, but I feel like, I guess I'd be concerned as well. Because you never know. What if you're just talking to someone and then, you know, people in the Twitch chat are like, this guy is talking about this thing. Oh, he just revealed his personal information. Unbelievable. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't go. There's nothing really there for me interested. I can't, that's how you formulate sentences. There's nothing really there for me interested. Yep. That is how the English language works. Whoa, hey, welcome. Oh, shoot. Got it. What the frick? So that took about 6.5 minutes, perhaps, to unlock this new cat. Enter your pet name. Cat. Alright. Very cool. You didn't go to ANYC either? Yeah, I don't really have much of an interest in going to conventions. Just in general, you know. The only thing I'd like is Artist Alley. I feel like I would too, but like, I don't really buy physical merch anymore. That's the thing. Is that I used to be so into like buying merch. I'd be like, oh, this anime thing that I like, I'll buy merch of it. But now I'm like, I don't need merch. I would rather not have merch. Kinda want to go to a local one again. Haven't went there since COVID. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm sure it's fun. I feel like it's just not for me, you know? Truth is, if it were up to me, I would go hang out with people from online without an occasion like a con. Yeah, that's kind of what I did. I mean, like, last time I was near a convention was like when people were visiting for the convention, but for the convention and or the Hololive concert in New York. Like, I didn't go there, but they were just in the city at the time. And so, you know, before the concert, they were like, oh, we're gonna go hang out. And then I just went. So that was something. I want to go to the Toho one. Aren't there multiple of them, though? Aren't there many of them? Toho Con. Actually, there's probably just one, right? I don't know. Toho. I feel like I'm not into Toho enough anymore to want to go to a convention. I guess this is true in general of anything. Oh, you mean, okay, you mean the real ones in Japan. I thought you meant the Western one, Toho Con. Right, I saw, yeah, that is the Toho convention. Welcome, Tag Barrel. Alright, where are the swan boats? Someone said you saw the swan boat somewhere. Are you in a swan boat right now? Is that the swan boat? Only for Akatsuki Records. You could buy those online, I guess. I don't know. How do you get that boat? How did you get that? You could come to the one in my city in a couple weeks. You could meet up. You could have a Wolfie fan meetup. You press close and press... You get close and press F. Oh, you just get it. You just have it. Wait, get close to what? Get close to... Here? There? Read, write, focus, meditate. Is it meditate? Listen. Was there a swan boat station somewhere? They don't spawn out of nowhere. Close to the swan. Yeah, but like where? But where is it? You have to find an existing one? No, but that's what I want to know. They drift? Oh, they can't just be in a standard location? I can't believe it. What are these swans? They don't understand the hardships that we go through. Is one by the library? Alright. Well, I'm mostly joking. It's a single day con for Saturday. There isn't much to do usually. That's how I feel about conventions though. Like what is there really? It's to hang out with people. That's the main reason to go to a convention. Is to hang out with people. Yo. Do they move on their own? The swan boats? Yo, holy frick. Amazing. Alright, let me turn this thing off. I see. I thought you could control them. I guess it makes sense. You know, swans, they do control themselves. They're out here just doing their own thing. We just happen to be there. On the other hand, if you're willing to spend time in karaoke or play board games or hang out in the games room, then a day is pretty good. I feel like for conventions, if there's like a panel that you're interested in, or like, you know, a specific artist that you want to buy art from, I guess that makes sense. Or like you want to meet, you know, like if Choco Jacks was going to like Anime NYC. I would go. You know, but that's like, I don't know. If there's someone that I know and am a fan of, welcome Ice Lasers. What if Choco Jax went to TwitchCon? Yeah, but I'm not going to TwitchCon. She did go to TwitchCon. Not the recent one, but one of them. Like, TwitchCon is like in California, though. California or Los Angeles. I'm not going all the way over there. If it happened to be in New York, and people I knew were going, I might consider going. But otherwise, no. The one in May next year seems interesting. I have to think about it. What if you could fish on this thing? Wouldn't that be cool? I guess it would be kind of hard to do, like, in real life as well. Fishing on a swan boat. It's pretty nice, though. It's pretty cool. An immersive experience. Okay, what does this look like in pop-out view? Oh, this looks less interesting. When you don't see the water, this looks kind of boring. You kind of need the scenery for it to be interesting. Just like in real life. Have you thought about this? It's just like in real life. You gotta have scenery. You can't just be floating around in an empty void. The scenery is what makes it enjoyable. That's how it is. Also, I think I read on their Discord that your progress, when they release the full game, your progress on the demo may not carry over. So, like, it makes me kind of concerned about spending too much time on this game before it's released. But then again, it doesn't take that long. I'm not, like, farming the fish or anything. It's just chilling, you know? It's not like in web fishing where you're like, you know, you gotta catch 1 billion fish. You can get levels. They can make it carry over if they coded it. Yeah. I don't know why they said they wouldn't, though. It feels like it'd be pretty simple to do. Me as a person who has developed 2 games, you know, it seems like it'd be pretty easy to do. I also think they don't have cloud saves. Because I did try loading this up on my Mac, and it did not save my progress. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe they'll add so much stuff they want you to grind up again. That is true. I do feel like there's not, like, that much stuff to grind for at the moment. They only have, like, 1 extra level of fishing rod. Which doesn't take that long to get, you know? So maybe it's fine. You're trekking Star Trek. Anyone out there trekking on the stars? The swan boat has gone much slower. It's so slow. I guess it slows down so that people can be on them. Otherwise, you know, it'll half the time it'll be like behind a mountain or something. And people will be like, where's the swan boat? I don't know where it is. We just don't know. So we simply just don't know. Anyway. It's cool. Anything else besides TwitchCon has been going on? Twitch convention. It's not really supposed to be a game or something. It's not really supposed to be a game. It's just something to mess around every once in a while while you're doing all this stuff. Exactly. Exactly. You know, it'd be nice though. It does fill the same kind of niche as web fishing. I feel like if this game didn't have fishing, I probably would not have checked it out. It's only because it had fishing that I was like, wait a second. Fishing is just like web fishing. The dead game that everyone's looking to replace. Yep. They should make it so that you can enter the boat without needing to choose a focus activity. Okay, actually, I guess as long as you press while you're near it. Even if you take a long time, It's actually totally fine. It's probably gonna stop by here for a bit, right? I don't know. Let me check my notes. Anything else interesting happened to me? I played Peak yesterday. I have Peak in my list of games, as you can see right here. It actually costs, it normally costs like $7. You know, before you buy any game, you gotta go on istthereanydeal.com simply to check out if it's cheaper. And it was cheaper by $2. I don't like it. I thought it was fun. I played with AltScop and Vacuously off stream. It was fun. It was kind of hard. Did anyone play yesterday's Peak level? It was actually like really hard. Like I had never played before. AltScop had never played before. And it was, we did not make it very far. Also, the funny part was that I was playing it on my Mac. So Peak is not actually available on Mac, but you can install Windows programs via like a third-party thing. And like usually it works fine. For a lot of games, like for some games it works fine. The typing battle royale, it seemed to work fine. But with Peak, it did not run that well. Had a lot of issues with it. I had to like change a bunch of settings. The screen started flickering black every like few seconds until I changed some sort of like DirectX setting. And then even then the quality was really low. But you know, it eventually it was there at some point. Yeah, and then we died. We died at least twice. Played it once and found it pretty hard. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty hard. I mean, it's fun though. I'd play it again. It's a difficult game until you get the hang of the mechanics. Exactly. How many rounds have you all played? Have you ever successfully climbed to the top? I guess there's multiple mountains. It's not just one mountain. There's the top of the first mountain, and then you go to like a different mountain. Not like a plant biome, jungle. We got to the jungle, and then it was really hard. I reached the peak, but do you reach the end of all the peaks though? Or just the first one? I made it to the top of the last mountain a few times. That's good. I don't think we ever beat the first level. I feel like it's the kind of thing where like you kind of need someone who kind of knows what they're doing. At least a little bit, because otherwise it's like if everyone's new, then I don't know. Maybe it's also easier if you have more people. Because like, we had 3 people, and it was pretty hard. I guess if you had 4, it might be a bit easier. Or maybe it's harder, because then you have less food for everyone. I don't know. A lot of things to consider. But yeah, due to the macOS issues, I think I spent like an hour debugging at the start. I could not get voice chat to work. I think it's probably some specific thing with my setup. I had to like enable permissions for like Steam to have access to my mic. I needed to also enable permission to like Crossover, which is the app that lets you run Windows games on Mac. Definitely hard solo, probably easiest with 2. And the food problem is apparent when you have more than 2. Perhaps. It feels like, I don't know, to me it feels like it's optimized for like 3 to 4 people. It's like whenever I see anyone playing Peak, it's usually with like 4 people. But I don't know. It's cool though. It's cool. Any other cool friend slop games come out recently? Didn't the developers of Peak, they made something new for Next Fest, right? There was like RV there. I did see one person playing that, but by the time I clicked on their stream, they were doing something else, so I don't actually know what that is. RV there yet. Pico Park was free. There was also that was that what's that thing called? Forklift? Friend slop game. I probably shouldn't be searching based on friend slop. Forklift game by developers of Peak. Forklift, is it? Am I thinking of something else? Forklifty Mayhem with Crash Out Crew. Yes, this is their new game. Crash Out Crew. I think I saw a thing that said Pico Park became free because they made it free temporarily, but due to like some issue on Steam, they were not able to make it change it back to not be free. So now it's just like permanently free. I don't know if that's true or if someone made that up, but that'd be kind of funny. These devs are quite good though. I like everything they made, especially in Other Crab's Treasure. They do seem to have a pretty good track record. Look at that. We got shipping. They got eggs on the floor. They've made... Oh, they also made Going On... Wait a second. Someone said the art style in this game... Oh, never mind. I was thinking of a different thing. I was talking about a different thing. Someone said the art style in this game reminded them of Going Under, and I was like, oh, it makes sense. It's by the same developer. No, we just happen to be talking about these developers. It's not the same developer. But yeah, okay, they also made this. I feel like I've never seen anyone talk about Subway Midnight. You know, I've seen some people play the crab game. They seem to be pretty well made. Welcome Royal ZK. If go under, why above water? You could be under something else. You could be under the influence. You could be under the clouds. You could be under... Tail? Undertale? You could be... under... the sea, perhaps? Although I guess that would contradict your statement. If you're under the sea, you'd be under the water. Art style altogether is very corporate Memphis. It does have some similarities. But like, I feel like corporate Memphis is a lot more exaggerated, like, proportions, you know? More noodly armed, larger, perhaps. Though I could see the comparisons. Oh no. Wonder how many swan boats there are. Oh, someone's trying to join. Backpack. The lurker who has only ever really said one or two things ever. And may never say anything ever again. They might not even ever say anything. The ice cream truck is outside. Yep, there it is. It's very loud. The lurker. Alright, how many swan boats do you think there are? There's at least 2. Because we know for sure. There's one right there. Ice cream truck is early today. It is pretty early. I feel like it usually shows up near the end of my stream. Oh, it's there. You know, it's making its rounds. It's weird how it's called rounds, because like it actually doesn't go around in a circle. It's not round at all. It's actually rectangular. It's rectangular. It's totally different. Exactly. Look at this cat. Isn't that a cool looking cat? That cat is reading. What do you think this cat is reading, huh? Does this cat even know how to read? Is there even anything on the page? There's nothing even on that page. Bro is not reading. He's simply pretending to read. Or she, or they. I don't actually know. This cat just doesn't know. It's just pretending. Welcome, Handflow. Per ride and per prejudice. That's a good one. I get it. It's because cats, they do this thing called purring. And that is a pun based on those things that cats are known to do. But also in reference to a book, Pride and Prejudice. The Great Gatsby, also another one. Another classic book that can be replaced with cat sounding words. Yep. It is in fact so true. What flavor do you think this is? Has anyone had like a milkshake recently? Is this a milkshake? I really wish you could zoom in more. I feel like the maximum zoom is not close enough. Cats only read cat versions of human books. That's what they want us to think. They cause us to think that cats are only interested in themselves. It's like how you have any media that has like a cat civilization, or like some animal civilization. Like all the stores are like themed around that animal. Like for humans, that's not exactly the case. You don't see like every human store have like a human pun in its name, right? Wouldn't that be funny if we did? Like instead of, like it is never just like, you know, the store. It's always like, you know, the cat shop or something. They do for barbershops? Humans? Human barber? Of Mice and Men? It's like not always though. I don't know what I'm getting at. Surely there's something here. They do silly things like hair works. It sure does. Does it though? Does hair really even work? By a hair's length. Hair. Oh, what if it was like a rabbit? You know, rabbits, they're called hare, H-A-R-E, hare. A rabbit goes to get a haircut. I don't know. A haircut. I got more than one haircut. When you go to the haircut place and they cut one hair, you know, how much for a haircut? And you're like, the $20. Go. That sounds acceptable. You sit down and then they cut one hair and you're like, that'll be $20. And you're like, aha, funny joke. That's so funny because you did cut one hair. And then they go, that's not a joke, sir. That is our actual price. If you would like more hairs to be cut, you will have to pay us several more dollars. Did you ever consider getting a fancy haircut? No, I don't have any fancy hair, so it doesn't make sense. I don't have any fancy hair to be cut. But if I did, I don't think I'd go to a fancy barber place. What would be more, the regular barber price or 1 cent per hair? I don't know actually. Now I feel like if they cut 500 hairs, that would be $5. Now I feel like the average barber is not cutting 500 hairs. Unless sometimes they cut the same hair multiple times. So you gotta also consider that. Sometimes they'll cut they'll like shave off part of the hair and then they'll like trim the same hair multiple times. Like would that count? No, I guess it is still per hair. It's not per cut. So I guess that makes sense. I feel like I have more than 500 hairs on my head. Are they cutting like every single hair though? I actually don't know. Average barber is cutting multiple thousand hairs, if not millions. How many, hold on, how many hair on average on the human head? How average hairs on human head? Oh, okay, well I guess then it would be much more expensive. It'd be like $1,000 for a haircut. Typically, blondes typically have the most. Wait, why is that? Redheads have the least? Is that a real thing? Did they make that up? Hold on. AI generated summary. Is it real? Is that real? Do different hair colors have more or fewer hairs? I never thought about that. Blonde people have like 1.5 times the hair of red and black haired people. Can someone confirm? Why is that? Why do blonde hair people have more hair? I have blonde hair and I've counted my hairs. It was 150k exactly. Blonde hair, more hair, or just an illusion? Blonde hair characterized by low levels of eumelanin. The dark pigment is unique. Blonde hair is usually fine and thin. Is that true? Blonde hair is thinner than other colors of hair? Huh. Never thought about that. I never even considered it. They have more hair. An average person has 100,000 hair follicles. Blondes have 1.5. 150k. Blonde hair is a recessive trait. Both parents must carry the gene. Welcome, Nutritious. I would dare if I wasn't on mobile. Would you though? Would you really? Have you ever though? Blonde hair is quite rare. Only 2% of people being natural blondes. What? Is that true? What really is a natural blonde? 2% of people worldwide are natural blondes? There's like so many blonde people though. Welcome, Waldscott. The texture of hair, often linked to hair color, can impact the perception of hair loss. Despite having more hair, blondes may still experience their hair as less voluminous. Finer strands of blonde make it appear less full. Oh. Blonde hair is finer. Is this article AI generated? They're repeating their sentences. This seems to be, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit too judgmental. Like, I would imagine probably so many of these are just AI generated now. Article written 2025. I also hate when websites don't say when the article was published. So when it's like, you know, right, they don't say when this was written. What if this was outdated, huh? When was this? It could literally be any time. What if there have been advancements in blonde hair technology? Have we considered this? You gotta go for pre-2023 articles to avoid the AI. Like, when was this written? Welcome, Homset. Cafe Mom takes the time to keep all articles up to date. You're just saying that. This one also doesn't list when it was written. I can't trust any of these websites now. Is this real? Is this even real? What was that sound? You hear? There was something in the game. Hairfinder.com. Hairfinder. It's literally right here. Unless you're bald, in which case I guess you might still have eyebrow hair. You might still have other hair. Arm hair? I don't know. Facts about science behind blonde hair. Blonde. German footballer Lars Understall. Sans Undertale. Lars Understall. It drives up the wall. It drives up the wall. Something like YouTube says. If YouTube says a year ago, as if that isn't super inaccurate. Yo, welcome vacuously. You like today's art? It's my original outfit, made by me specifically. You see they added swan boats to the game? They just drive around the island. It's a very cute outfit, right? It's very nice looking. Also, look at this cat. Drives me up the wall. Yeah, it's like when something says like approximately a year ago, like you hover over it to see when exactly it was, and it was actually like 9 months ago. So that's pretty far away. It's like not even the same thing. It's like a totally different, distinct thing. It doesn't even make sense. But yeah, I guess we learned. I could write that down in my notes. Today I learned about the fact that blonde people, I guess, have more hair. Streaming. Today I learned blonde people have 150,000 hairs compared to the usual 100,000. So now we know. Anyway, for anyone that didn't understand the reference, this is my VAC outfit that I copied from her. Sometimes I do just, you know, I go along with a bit and I don't clarify, and then people are confused. They're like, what is this? Did he really come up with this? Did he really come up with this outfit on his own? Answer is no. Where do you get the swan float? It goes around the island on its own. So you gotta look for one. Redheads have the least hair? Yeah. I think it did say that blondes have the thinnest hair. It may also be that redheads have the thickest hair. I don't know. I have no point of reference. It's cute, right? They're adding stuff to the game. Look, they even have like openings. Let's talk about chest hair. Okay, what do you have to say about chest hair? Chest hair, like in, you know, like in video games, treasure chests? What if those had hairs on them? Chest hair. What if you opened a treasure chest and there was a rabbit? Also sometimes referred to as a hair, and you can call that chest hair. Chest hair, isn't that the name of the Cheetos mascot? Chest hair, the cheetah? I don't know, there's something there. There's some kind of joke there, you could imagine if it was funny. Chest hair, like in Alice? Alice in Wonderland? Was he like in a chest at some point? Get it off your chest. Chest hair, the rabbit hair. I don't know. Anyone hear any funny jokes recently? What's the funniest joke? No such thing. There's literally no such thing as funny jokes anymore. Comedy is dead. There's nothing. There's actually nothing. Literally nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome, Wed. Are you doing well on this Wednesday? Just chilling, you know, chilling at home as usual. Watching SpongeBob and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Monty Python have a sketch on the funniest joke. What was it? Do you think 6'7" is funny? Do you guys see 6'1" is the new funny number? I saw a reference to 6'1". It had like 30,000 likes on Twitter. It's like, what did they say 6'1"? Yo, they said 6'1". It's just too much. I have no idea what 6'7" even means. I don't get it. Just someone one day decided a number was funny. Is that 6'7" combined with 21? No, I think it's just someone was like dancing in front of a mirror and he keeps saying 6-1, 6-1. And it was specifically because 6-7 was funny. And they're like, let's make 6-1 the new funny number. It really is the SpongeBob clip all over again. Yeah, but like SpongeBob is funny though. SpongeBob. I feel like if you laughed at 24 and 25 in SpongeBob, you have no right to judge. See, the thing is, I didn't laugh though. I don't think 24 and 25 is funny in SpongeBob either. But I think it contextually makes sense. Welcome, Stoop Elder. These dang youngins and their numbers. Back in my day, it was only 420 and 69. Why do all the funny numbers have to be in the 60s? What about 420? Isn't that also kind of funny? Whoa, dude, that's the weed number. I guess it's not too different from like 69. Although, I mean, I guess 69 is funny because it's like, you know, it's got context behind it. Whereas 67 is kind of just like a number, you know? It's just a number. What about 9,000? Remember when 9,000 was funny? It's over 9,000. Oh, these Zoomers and their memes about numbers. Back in my day, we didn't laugh at numbers. It was only 69 and 420 and over 9,000. And 1337 and probably many others. Were there other significant meme numbers besides those? Funny meme numbers. 9,000 reference. 7,000. Yeah, it's like 8,000 in like Japanese, I think. 20 funny numbers to call. What? Welcome, Orfish. 31337. No. What are some meme numbers? From 6 years ago. I wonder if there's any response here from recently. No. Okay. Someone should reply to this and say 67. Yeah, 56709. That's one. It's not as widespread of one though. I made a list of some meme numbers. 86753. That is in fact also a number, but that's like a song number though. I guess that is true. We number 666, the devil's number. 911. 2012. The number where it's upside down on a calculator and it spells words. 777. I feel like those aren't really meme numbers though. 777. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Why are we looking this stuff up? As if any of this even matters anymore. 42. 42 was a meme number. Right? That's the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything, or whatever. 57, my favorite prime number. Remember when the number 23 was a thing? The number 20, they made like a movie about it. I don't really know the significance of the number 23. Jim Carrey. 23 is number 1. The film was a financial success. Received generally negative reviews. Despite this, Carrey was proud of the film, saying I was able to explore the darker edges of my personality. Which really was a blast. 22, like the Taylor Swift song. I don't know Taylor Swift. Any fans of Taylor Swift? Anyone know Taylor Swift songs? What is your favorite Taylor Swift song? Do I know any Taylor Swift songs? I don't know if I do. I'm not sure if I can name any of them. Taylor Swift, when the sewing is fast. So true. So true. So fast. She's so fast. Get it, guys? So fast. Because, like, so. So fast, guys. Words have multiple spellings. Me when the Taylor is so fast, call her Taylor Swift. What about the Taylor series in math? Any fans of the Taylor series in mathematics? Anyway, it is about that time for me to hydrate, so let me up. I've drowned myself. Turned out that I have in fact drowned myself. So fast when you get the bamboo tiles in Mahjong. True, true. I'm gonna run some ads, I'm gonna drink some water. Don't you worry. I will not be doing anything interesting. I'm even gonna drink water in the game. Look at this. Well, we don't know. Oh, what is this pose? That's such a girly looking pose. It's fine. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I have successfully hydrated. Yes, there are different fish in this lake. Do you know that? A 40A series guy himself. 444, yay. 1989 cover album by Ryan Adams is really good, but don't like any actual Taylor Swift songs. 1989, is that a Taylor Swift thing? 1989? Is that when she was born? How old is Taylor Swift? Was she born in 1989? Wolfie of the Day looks cute. Thank you, thank you. It's my own custom outfit that I've designed. Literally 1989. When was Taylor Swift born? Oh, it was 1989. Years active, 2003 to present. Born in West Reading, Pennsylvania. Me when I'm reading, but also in the West. Yep, there it is. I guess I should change my outfit. There's no need to have this outfit anymore. Mac isn't even here. Oh, it doesn't save the pet as its own thing. It's part of the outfit. Let's go fishing. It's time to be fishing. Welcome Alk Chakar. Pennsylvania has some funny town names. What's the funniest one? I'm there in spirit, but not actually though. Now that I guess you're here. You're there in the inspiration of this outfit. But not for real. Only for fiction. Welcome Classic Carabon. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. It's crazy. What were they thinking? What about Outer Course? What about I don't know. What about funny joke? What if there was a joke that was funny? What if this rainbow trout was funny? Yeah, Outer Course. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't know. What if there was a +2? What if there was? What if my jokes were funny? If you could list the funniest Wolfie joke that you've ever heard, what would it even be? What would it even be? I like the time when he said, blah 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 blah, when he said this thing. Wolfie, what do you think your funniest joke was? I don't know. I can't think of any. I would not say that my jokes are particularly funny. But sometimes people laugh. Sometimes people, they're like, Wolfie, that is so funny. Wolfie, you are the funniest, most hilarious streamer to ever exist. And then I say, no, it's no, guys. No, that's Northern Lion. That's the funniest guy. Waterworks. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately. I have clips of you saying funny things unintentionally. But what did I say though? Okay, but Northern Lion does not exist. He does though. He does. I literally watched him today. He's playing The Binding of Isaac. Isn't that crazy? He's playing The Binding of Isaac. He went back to it. Perfect place to game. Thanks, game. Oh, I wanted to screenshot that. You know NL is the Germa of our generation because people say he doesn't exist. Who is saying NL doesn't exist? He definitely exists. You watch Ryan Laterno play Isaac. Northern Lion is a false construct. I don't know who either. You don't know Germa? You don't know Northern Lion? I thought you watched Chocojack. She talks about him sometimes. There's no way that you watch Chocojacks and don't know anything about Northern Lion. Unless you just conveniently missed all the times when she's talked about him. That's crazy. What the heck is a Chocojack? It's true, she's dead now. She's gone. She's on vacation. She might as well not exist. Isn't that kind of messed up? As a streamer, if you go any amount of time without streaming, people forget you exist. They'll be like, oh, remember Chocojacks? And it's like, who? Who is that? When Hamflow doesn't stream for a month, we're like, what? Who's that? Doesn't mean I know who they are. Yeah, but like, you know of them though. Whoa, do you see that? What the frick? I got kicked out of the tree? Why must it always go back to me? Well, if you had streamed, if you didn't not stream, Stream Elements has deleted your message. Here's a clip that he's posted in the chat of me specifically. What did I say? I'll also give nothing. That's what it's all about. Just put in no effort so that no one can enjoy anything. I'll just get nothing, and that's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. The clip stays around on mobile despite being deleted. I can still see the clip too. Maybe clips are treated differently. I don't know. I don't think that was funny. I'm glad that people find humor in things in places where it was not intended. It really goes to show you that comedy is subjective. And maybe something that I don't think is funny is found funny by other people. Such as that time that I made a joke. Remember that time that I joked? When I said something Wolfie is just that unintentionally funny. But how though? I feel there's like comedy and like deadpan delivery, right? I feel like my delivery of jokes is like somewhat deadpan, and some people think that's funny. Cause you know, you could say it very enthusiastically. You could be like, haha, guys, what was the something? I don't know. What's a joke that I can tell? Guys, what did the yeah, what guys? That's a joke. What if the why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side, that's not even funny. But if I was instead like, guys, hey guys, why did the chicken cross the road? Yeah, to get to the other side, and then it was like, oh frick, Wolfie, that is so funny, bro. The way, oh my god, when the chicken crosses the road, holy frick, man, he went off. He was goated for this one. Can't even imagine the chicken crossing the frickin' road, bro. I can't believe. Who would have thought about this, right? Deadpan is the funniest kind of like Wolfie's sense of humor. I think that's funny. Like that one time everyone was greeting with emotes and no one answered your question, so you asked why no one answered you. Did that happen? I don't remember. There was a show called Casual, which had some nice dry humor. Like, there's dry humor, but is humor by default wet? Right? If there's dry humor, there's gotta be wet humor. Like, what is wet humor? Is that just the default state of jokes? Deadpan. Deadpan. As if the pan was ever even alive. Why is it called deadpan anyway? Like to pan something, the verb to pan. How moist can humor be before it stops being dry? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. Humor? Humor or what? Like, cause that implies hum-or, but it's not pronounced that way, so it wouldn't make sense as a joke. Hum-or. Humor? Okay, here's a joke. What is the funniest bone? The humorous. Yep. That is in fact the bone. That is funny. Soggy humor requiring extensive renovation to maintain structural integrity. Yeah. That's a joke, right? That's a joke. Dry humor is without smiling or laughing. Therefore, if you tell a joke while laughing, it's too soggy. Too soggy. Isn't that the Sailor Moon name? Guys? Any fans of that kind of humor? Because that's pretty much all I do on my streams. Word, isn't that the thing that sounds like another thing? Too soggy. It requires knowledge of multiple. You gotta have a high IQ to understand, you know? You have to. Took a second for me to understand. See, that's the best comedy. There's been times when like there's like jokes that have been said, but like I didn't understand the concept or the context behind it. And then after some later time, I'm like, oh yeah, oh, now that I get the context, I remember the joke from like years ago. Like, ah, man, that's what it was. That's why it's funny. Humors, is that the outdated medical system? Yeah, the medical system, that's a joke. Alright, am I right, guys? America. What's the funniest joke you've heard? America's medical system. Ho ho, shoot. Oh, frick. Guys, he went. Oh, man, he went there. What's the funniest joke you've heard of? The lack of public transportation in America. Oh, am I right, guys? Am I right, fellow Americans? We have it bad here. It does suck. So true, so true. America. We got people here not even in America. We got such an international audience here. We got people from all walks of life. In all locations. Lucky them. I have Vacuously's chat open in the other tab and I'm seeing chat activity in an offline chat. What is this? Photoshop. Any fans of Photoshop? Always. I have it open ever since. I don't even remember what the context was. Stalking. It was based on stalking. /user. I still don't know what the context of that was. We are indeed walking here. I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. I can open some PSDs. Have you tried using Photopea? There's a website called Photopea. It's actually pretty impressive technology. You can open things in the browser. You can literally open them in the browser. It's goated. It is really good, right? It's like, to think, welcome Piss. Of course Piss shows up when you talk about P. Welcome Piss though. Everyone is running it. No, send it to me, Vac. Send it to me. I can open it right on stream. Literally live on stream. I'm referencing messages that are not even you don't even see unless you're in a different chat. People really use offline Twitch chats. I always was surprised by that. I was like, what the freak goes on in offline chats? I know people are active in like Alyssa's offline chat. Like, what do people even talk about there? Like, what can they even possibly do? Does anyone participate in offline chats? Oh, is that a laughing emote? Vacuo giggle. Welcome Nano. Yeah, that's a cute one today too. Thank you. That is my custom design. I actually never noticed the cherry blossoms. I never I've been here this whole time and I did not notice the cherry blossoms. Discord. Before Discord existed, it was the same vibes as a big general channel. Yeah, but you can miss out on so much context, you know? Someone will reference something from an offline chat and I'll be like, what are they talking about? Welcome Denchi, you can join. It's the pin message, you can join. I know some people lurk on offline chats waiting for a streamer to go live. Yo, that's so real Denchi. Sometimes I say something like, I'm trying to read but it's cut off. I will do X in your offline chat and then I do that thing in offline chat but not regularly. Yeah, like when you said you would spam the offline chat to be one of the top viewers in the yearly recap. Thank you Denchi for the 43 months. There even used to be a... Wait, Denchi, didn't I accept your join request? Sometimes I will say... Sorry, I read that one already. Spoiler channel. Sure, but the same can happen with today's streamers' Discord channels. Spoilers? Everyone, can you go into Vacuously's offline chat and say something? What's going on? Oh, this is the new Vacuo Think. New emote just dropped. Live on stream. No, I need to reload the chat. It doesn't work. I'm not reloading my chat. There it is. There's a couple Discords that I'm in that do the single channel IRC thing. Wait, I'm missing some context. The single channel IRC thing. Like a Discord channel is entirely just one. Discord server is entirely just one channel. Or what? I feel like some Discords have too many channels. Does anyone else think this? When I join a Discord and there's like 50 channels, like I don't know what to do. There's too much. Klonk has one channel. I feel like one channel is like too few though. You need at least two. Maybe not. Maybe one is fine. But like when you're in a Discord and there's like 50 channels and like only 2 of them are really active, it's really like general and media. That's it. And I added gaming because people started talking about Vacuum Sugar Quest in the media channel when I released the game. If I think it's really big, I think if it's really big, you have to separate it out, but I think 2 is... You did not complete your sentence. And 2 is good. 2 is good. Welcome, Pork2. Wallcourt has general, media, and gaming. I think it makes sense. It has to be those. They were added for reasons, okay? It used to be only general and only media until game. And then I was like, we gotta have gaming. People never remember to archive unused channels. That is true. I don't know what the International Racing Championship got to do with chatting with folks. International Racing Championships? F1? What? What is the internet? I just don't get it. I don't understand references. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Pork Crew. Usually you spin out the spammy stuff. General. It's gotta be general, you know? Imagine not having general chat. Caught a koi. It's very common. It's very common around here. You think this one is also a koi? Denchi, do you see they added swan boats to the game? Oh, I failed. They got swan boats like going around the island. You could ride on one. You can't control one though. They just go on their own. IRC is a joke, I don't know acronyms. International Racing. You could say it's a common koi. True, true. Where they're random around the island. Swamp boat, swan boat. It shows up. If you wait for a long enough time, you'll see one. Oh, this one is right here. Denchi, right here. Literally right here. It's literally right here. You gotta get over here. Right there. And then you gotta press F and then choose an activity to do on the swan boat. IRC is an old chat program. I know IRC. I used IRC a lot. Back when I was 13 years old. And I was on those RPG Maker forums. They had an IRC. And I joined them. And everyone there was older than me. I was like, man, everyone here is like 15 or 16. And I'm only like 13 or 12. It's hard to believe you were 13 once I was, yeah, I was like, oops, I was a baby. Twitch chat is also using IRC. No, Twitch chat has an IRC compatible layer, but it's not exactly IRC. They just expose a way that allows viewers to be connected via IRC. Probably used to be, maybe. Did they groom you into making a game? No. I was never groomed. I've talked about how, like, when I was a kid on those RPG Maker forums, and I was like 13, there's like one person who messaged me about whether they could use some of the sprites that I ripped from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. And then they found out I was like 13 and like, do your parents know? Can you check with your parents to make sure that it's okay for me to talk to you? Because like you're like really young to be online. And I was like, it's fine, it's fine. I remember this. Yeah, we remember things. Me, when I talk about things, I remember. Welcome, JD. Actually, which layer is VoIP? I don't know. VoIP. I'm talking about the OSI layers. I don't remember any of that stuff. There's 9 layers. The 9 layers of VoIP. Triple something. True. I do think as well the gloves are less readable. True. What about the secret 10th layer? What about it? What are all the layers? You got the physical layer, you got the application layer, you got the Ethernet layer, you got the... what the frick? How do you get up there? What the... application, presentation, session. I'm sure what Wolfie did at 13 wasn't that big a deal, but now I'm imagining he was some Dexter's Lab, Jimmy Neutron, little young Sheldon growing up. I mean, like, when I think back on it, it was pretty impressive. Like, I did have my own domain. Like, when I was 13, for Christmas, I asked my mom to buy me a domain so I can host my own website. I feel like most 13-year-olds are not doing that stuff. But with the sponge cake layer, that's not real. They have application, presentation, there's something others, the TCP, UDP are in, some others. Data link, physical, Wolfie lore. When I was 13, I asked my mom for Hot Wheels. Do you get it though? Was it a good one? Yeah, .org. Wolf.org. You know that website that I still have? You know, I got this. I got this domain when I was like, no, it wasn't. It was not this one actually. I had a different one. It was Kirby Mario. I believe it was KirbyMario.net, which is no longer in service. But it was back in the day. My original username was Kirby Mario because I was a fan of Kirby and Mario. And I was like, I'm gonna have my character, my username is gonna be Kirby Mario. It's gonna be so cool. Yeah, and then I truncated it to Kirby M. Because like Kirby and Mario is kind of cringe. Secret, is it on Wayback? I don't know, maybe. Wayback Machine, can I check? Kirby Mario? Is Kirby Mario on there? Can we cringe? At my really old website. Nope. Okay, I can't check because I'm on VPN and they block VPN. So, that's it. Wolfie was Kirby M? Yes. Sounds like a ship name. What, like Theseus? Guys, what's your favorite ship name? I like Theseus. I own the domain rat.moe. I don't know what to do with it. I'm open to suggestions. What if you had What if it was about your favorite rat VTubers? Your favorite rat VTubers. That was a good deadpan joke. Oh, Ship of Theseus. Ship of Theseus, what the... Vacuously. What, as a rat VTuber? She's not a rat. We have a FAQ explaining the difference from rat and mouse VTubers. Yeah, you could just list all your favorite rat VTubers on that website. Why did you buy it though? Were you just like, it's available, I'm gonna buy it? What the freak, your website was so epic? KirbyMario.net saved 52 times between December. What, Wayback Machine goes all the way back to 2003? That's crazy. I wish I could see it. Unfortunately, they don't let me. I mean, I could turn off my VPN, but I think that would close the lobby. 2003 wasn't that long ago. I could turn off. No, because I'm playing this. And if I'm on a different network, what? There's a new, holy frick, guys! There's a new Vacuo what emote. I love using. I love. Wait, no. What's it called? Is it not there? Oh, it's a tier. It's a higher tier emote. Is that a higher tier emote? No, no, it's there. When I refresh, I don't see it. They call it Wayback Machine because it's an actual time machine. Wait, why don't I have it? Is it? It's a higher tier emote. I can't believe this. So if I turned off my VPN, I think it would disconnect the lobby. I think it would simply just not work. No, it says it's a tier 1 emote. Why can't I use it? Am I not subscribed anymore? I've tried using it. I've reloaded the page. It does not work. I'm typing it. What? Where is it? Is it not called what? I don't see it. I just don't see it. Vacuo what? No, it shows up here. It doesn't show up on my Twitch. It's weird. Press F5. I did though. It doesn't work. For some reason, it doesn't work. Oh, there it is. It just took a while. Okay, I wish I could check. Okay, I would love to look at my old website. Okay, what if I were to turn off VPN really fast and then turn it back on? Welcome, Gibbons. Would that close the lobby? Would you mind if I turned off my VPN and then just looked at my old website? We could all cringe at it. What if it doesn't close the lobby? Wouldn't that be cool? There's my public IP, by the way. Quit. Can anyone confirm that you are still in the lobby? Can you still move around? Denshi, can you move around? Okay, no, it still works. Okay, I guess it's fine. I guess it's not based on my IP address or whatever. Okay, so now we can presumably check my old website. It still says too many requests. Okay, here we go. KirbyMario.net. So let's look at the earliest rendition of my website from more than 20 years ago. December 19th. One snapshot. Is the interview... What is this? Kirby Mario. Oh my god, my old webcomic. They have my old webcomic. Oh my god. They had my Animal Crossing webcomic. I'm gonna Mirai your public IP address. That was only because I was on VPN. Comic 1. No, this is gonna be so cringe. I don't think I want to look at this. But look, someone drew fan art of my Animal Crossing webcomic. Let's not look at my comics, let's look at people's fan art of my comic. takes so long? Now, what is this icon? Look, someone did fan art. Wow. Wow. Now look at that. But look, someone, a real artist did fan art of my comic. Look at that. It was by a real artist. A real, for real artist. For real, for real. Oh, it doesn't load. Frick. Guys, it doesn't load. Okay, but look, this was my Animal Crossing webcomic from back in the day. Okay. Images and wow. By Kirby. It was intentionally, you might say this is cringe, but it was intentional. Even back then, I was post-ironic, using. Remember when people used to post? They would say "you" like this. Animal Crossing. This is Rover. He hates him. I kind of don't want to see any more of these. I'm kind of worried. When we look at other people's comics, population decreasing. It's solid. It's so cringe. So cringe. Wolfie approved. Wait, what is this? Oh, the credits. Animal Crossing. Whoa! What is this? This was a fan art made by someone else. Is this problematic? Is this problematic? Someone did fan art of my comic. I had to include it on my website, okay? Comic number 49. You shouldn't be looking at a 13-year-old's content. It's fine, it was me. It is problematic. Well, I didn't know, okay? I was literally 13 years old. I just didn't know. Fan art. Whoa, you swear? This guy swore in my fan comic? I would never. I would actually never. But, you know, fan artists, they'll be doing stuff out of character. It's insane. I would never say this. What about this one? This was main character guy. He has an axe. He had a gun. Main character guy had a gun. I also had a Mario webcomic. Mario sprite comic from back in the day. This was moved into its own separate domain. Are the affiliates still alive? I don't know. Comic 123 is up. It sucks really. Wait, it's not loading. Where's the comic? If you ever do a subathon, one of your goals has to be reading your whole comic from start to finish. I'm not doing a subathon. Imagine streaming for more than 5 hours. Literally not me. I would never. Does this even load? Is this even loading? Surely. Surely. Okay, what if we look at the latest version? From December of 2015. What the frick? What is this? This is what my website looked like in 2015. What about this one? I wonder if I'd be happier if they started calling subathons fundraisers. No. It's a totally separate thing. CSS didn't get backed up. Comics are up, but where's the comics though? Where's the comics? The Wayback Machine banner is blocking the links. Where's the CSS? Where's the comics? Guys, where's the comics? Can I hide this? Guest comics. Oh. Oh, it's the cookie banner. Okay. Archives. Please, please, I gotta know. I gotta see my old Mario webcomics. Comics are stored in the CSS. No. You know what I did? I I remember this. I did not really know PHP that well. Typically what you would do, you would write PHP that would iterate through every file in a directory and then like generate this. I literally had a big PHP file that listed every single comic on its own line. It would literally be like, you know, what you see here is what was in my source code. I didn't have like a PHP for loop, you know, for I equals 1, I less than max comic, print out comic number, and then interpolate the number. I literally just copied and pasted all of this stuff. You launched me on a nostalgia trip. I'm going through my old stuff on the internet. Classic. Classic. Everyone loves doing that stuff. Oh, they don't have the comics. I probably have them backed up somewhere though. Yeah, I was pretty much writing HTML. No, no, where's my images? Anyway, there's like a lot of stuff on there. Oh, this was my I used to run a MapleStory guild before guilds were a thing. It was called the Black Council. It was we would just hang out every weekend. It was like every Saturday, I think. Just walk around the island and do random activities. And I would post all the screenshots on this website. So we can relive the olden days of MapleStory. Cafro was there. He was one of the co-admins. If you ever recognize Cafro Houdrep in any Twitch chats, he was one of this. So what is this? What are these titles? Today's Easter. Final meeting. We had a final meeting. The images are not loading. We had a meeting on Friday. Okay, here's the screenshots. Here's all the screenshots. Wow. Look at the final. Let's look at the first meeting. In this section, you'll find screenshots taken during meeting. These screenshots were all taken by KirbyM unless stated otherwise. Classic. Oh, what was the... Wait, do you think this topic still exists? On the archive. But no, the images. Guys, the images. Welcome, Diego. What is this website? It is a MapleStory fan site. No, no, guys. Please. I do have them backed up somewhere. I guess I could see if I can find them. Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff. Basil Market. No thread specified. Oh, man. Well, that would have been cool, though. Wouldn't that have been so cool to see old screenshots? What is this? Pixel? Pixel. Vector art. Oh, I used to, like, trace over things. This is my old art. It's so cringe. This is MapleStory. Remember when Rose and Maiden was popular? Rose and Maiden, and I edited this character on top of a MapleStory sprite. This page is functional. Vector art, pixel art. Okay, here's my old art. My old pixel art. What? They have not archived. Okay, I see Amity. Yes. Doesn't seem that cringe. I think it's cringe because I'm the one who drew it. Oh, they don't have it. Guys, they don't have it. They don't even have. No! Guys, they don't have it. Merry Christmas. Well, I guess it doesn't exist. It literally doesn't exist. Okay, what was WTF? What even was this? Image archive? Possibly the end? What is this? No, they don't have it. Guys, they don't even have anything nowadays. You literally can't even have anything. There's nothing in this economy is even possible. Oh shoot. wait, this loaded. Wait, hold on. Why is this loaded? Wait, maybe it exists here. Archives? Is that a thing? Oh, this is promising. Maybe it's because I was loading like the old ones. It might exist in the most recent version. Ah, there we go. Do I still have admin access to the domain? The domain does not exist. Hey Bowser, aren't we supposed to be fighting? Good. There's a rule book. Wow, is this funny, guys? Isn't this funny? Hilarious. Hilarious comic. I do think that probably like 100 of the comics are just like the same panel. It's like dinosaur comics. You ever see dinosaur comics? It's like the same like background but different text every time. I think half of my comic was pretty much that. He outranks them in this scenario. Where's the file? Guys, where's the file? The comics where it's just IRC chat. Yeah, is that this one? Is that what this was? Cause I did used to make fan comics of my IRC chat. Yeah, okay, so half the comics were this. I had OCs, look at this red Goomba. What makes you so great and powerful? Cheese, you heard me, cheese. That's what made this is so Lamau random XD. Cheese? Yes, cheese. You can never defeat the power of cheese. Luigi was there. Isn't this so funny, guys? This guy was so funny. I used to make comics like this with Earthbound sprites. It was like a rite of passage back in the day. Everyone had to have their own sprite comic. Red Goomba doesn't say anything. He does sometimes. Threats don't scare me. I have superpowers. What about this? Nothing happened. Maybe I don't have psychic powers. I do have superpowers. You're just jealous. I can sense your jealousy. Something, I miss the old Wolfie. No. Sometimes I do think though, like, despite me cringing at some of the stuff I've made before, I did make a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's pretty funny, you know? Okay, this image did not load. What if someone in this chat was an avid reader of KirbyMario.net? I mean, there is one person. The co-admin of the Maple Story Guild, Black Council, Cafro. You'll see him. He's in several chats. It doesn't work. This website doesn't work. You see that on the top? It says this website best viewed with 800 by 600 resolution. What is that? What is this thing? A block of cheese? That's not even. It doesn't even fit pixel wise. Wahaha. See that? Something happened with cheese. Okay, some cheese dropped down. What is in contact? Probably my email address. My old email address, Kirbem. It's like Kirby M, but like it was taken, so it was like Kirbem M. Oh, here's my old contact information. Kirby Mario 24 on AIM. Yahoo Instant Messenger. What the frick? Yahoo Instant Messenger. Kirby Mario. MSN. It's crazy. I also had advertisements on this website. It's funny because I thought advertisements made websites legit. And so I was like, you can contact me. If you want to put ads on my website, you can do so. It's free. I was literally putting ads on my website for no money, just for free, just to like You know, just to get some legitimacy on my website. And there were people that had like at least 10 ads on my website. What is on Shoutbox? It's people's comments on my website. The question is, oh, it was also on like one of these webcomic voting websites, Buzz Comics. Whoops, what is this? Tagboard, what the heck is tagboard.com? Shoutbox. Okay, I guess it redirects you to tagboard.com, and then it had like my own custom like page on tagboard.com, but I guess, I don't know, I guess it doesn't work now. Can we still advertise on kirbymario.net? No, it doesn't exist. I guess someone could register it. If someone for some reason wanted to take my old website, you could do it. What about the latest comic? Kirby Mario sounds like Kobayashi Maru. Is that a reference to my old Toho thing? Yo, look, I added text indicators to say who was speaking in case you were wondering. Looks like we'll be walking for a while in this one frame of animation. Because of all the talking we do. We talk and talk and talk in every single comic. It's like Seinfeld, but more talking and less witty writing and much more talking. I think they came out with the Seinfeld DVD. What the, whoa, he said he can't say that. I would not say that nowadays. Kirby Mario from back in the day, he would say words like this. He was so edgy. But I would not. I bet Nintendo would sue you if you buy it. Kirby Mario? No. Guess Comics. I had Guess Comics. Kirby Mario wasn't hinged. What was he thinking? What was bro even doing? Also, I forgot the appeal of this this app is that you can do this. Wait, I guess if we're gonna do this, we should sit at a table or something so that we can all see our characters. Wait, can we, if we meditate on this thing, is that anything? Is this its own separate thing? It is. It is. When I do that, it just gives me a black screen. What? Do what? Hey, why is your sitting animation like that and mine is like this? What the? Welcome, BrainZap. Are you making a comic? No. No, we are not. Look at these guest comics. Oh, you're doing a different... Oh, true. There are different activities. Buzz Comics vote. Stop. Update you vote URL. Change your link. Change your link. Okay, someone made a fan comic of my comic. I still think my dad is adoptive. Here we go. Whoop. What the... That's inappropriate. Why would they be saying that stuff? Man, these fans of Wolfie, these fans of Kirby Mario, they were making some unhinged things. What about this one? Sonic Project. Buy Sonic Project at this domain. Luigi. Another fan comic by Taku the Hedgehog. Wow. This is 2007. There might be some really bad stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. The main site is dead. Go to wolfes.org. What about this guy? What about this guy? What about this guy? What about Bowser Koopa? A Goomba. A Goomba. That's a different Mario. Guys, that's a different Mario. I wonder what these people are doing nowadays. You ever think if you found someone out there, you're like, oh, do you remember like an old website, KirbyMario.net? Like, what are they doing? Do you think they remember doing this stuff? Man. You're like, you remember you made a fan comic for someone back in the day? His humor didn't even change. He was so funny. But now what? Now he stopped being funny. I mean, look at the old Walfus website. Do you vividly remember making these? I have vague memories of it. But not like so specifically. Let me go back to this. Back when the search used to actually work. You should embed your stream on walfus.org. Okay, this was still after I stopped updating the website. Can we look at my old, like, Daily Flash comics? Some of this stuff was, where have we been for months? I guess this is after I stopped updating. I found my old Earthbound comics and Starmen.net. That's a website I remember. I vaguely remember Starmen.net. This is my old website. The most exciting time in history, dude. Hey, this is what the banner used to look like. Used to be grass. Check this out. Starman.net is famous. I'm sure at some point I had heard of it. Oh shoot! It actually, okay, so they embed Ruffle, which will make it so that you can actually look at the old Flash content. Oh my god. This was my old OC. She was named Unnamed Character. The t-shirt, this t-shirt, yeah, you can't actually buy it. It works. Palm reading, this is gonna be a joke, but I see you know. Chiromancy. You know that palm reading was called Chiromancy? Alright, and then, oh, this was a joke about how my hands, these characters don't have hands. Why must this always happen? Right, she looks at her hands and they don't exist. That's the joke, she has no hands. She has no hands. I think I also had secrets on these. There used to be like clickable things on the end screen. Eye contact, I remember this one. You sit on the subway and someone sits directly across from you and you make eye contact. Sitting down on the subway, someone sits down. Why would they sit down there? Why wouldn't they sit down there? I can't believe. And then your thought process. Oh, darn it. Someone sat down across from me. I hate when they do that. Why would they do that? He's gone. I can stare at the empty seats. You know what I mean? Exactly. Relatable content, guys. Can you relate to this? It's more normal? I think so as well. I think so. You got yearbooks available. Got my yearbook. There's something wrong with these yearbooks. Everyone looks exactly the same. Oh, it's because we had generic characters. That's a joke about comics and how characters all look the same. You're like, holy frick. Everyone is the same. Welcome, Tiny. It was just a bad dream. I had a weird dream where everyone looked the same. Whoa, me too? Yeah. I had the same dream. Me too. That's a good one. Oh, Wolfie in the past. You used to be so funny. What happened? It's a good thing it was only a dream. And the real world is full of people that are all unique. I agree. What an uplifting message. Uniqueness is great. I would hate having to look just like everyone else. And that guy is so funny. This guy is so funny. Side effects. You know that thing. Medicines or advertise side effects. They're silly. It's silly. There's a commercial playing right now. This is the same humor that I have right now. No, it was funnier. Go. What is this? Something about watching golf. Common side effects include many very specific things, such as -5 stamina and decrease in mana at a rate of 50 mana every 30 seconds. Superpowers. Inability to pay attention to important subway announcements. Heart failure. I cooked right? When I think back at it, like, some of these were so funny. Like, I could not make something this funny today. I just don't have the creativity. However, this one, unnecessary research that yields obvious results. Europe is a continent inhabited by many Europeans. Is this true, guys? This is shocking information. Oh, that's it. This was a reference to Marisa from my Toho Flash cartoons, where she says, "No way, that's impossible." What this one? Acceptance speeches. I'm gonna hydrate though. It is 7 p.m. I'm gonna drink water now. Alright, I've hydrated. I guess this is the whole stream now. We're just gonna read my old content. Wonder if people write their acceptance speeches beforehand? What? Wait, what did I say? If they write their speeches before they find out they want something and practice them at every possible opportunity. What? What's this? I may already be qualified for a credit card with bonus rewards for the money I spent. Wow, I never. Okay, I see the joke. You're making a speech about being accepted for a credit card. It's a very emotional moment. Hope everyone knows how strongly I feel. Yeah, okay, yeah. Wolfie, man, this guy wrote a lot of text. Bro was yapping. Bro was. Oh, look at that cat. See, doesn't this kind of resemble Wolf's rat? Is literally the same style. That stuff has not changed. Can't forget to mention my pet cat, Princess Meow Meow, Meowies the Third. Exactly. Wait a second. This letter. Oh, the subversion. You thought it was for him? No, it's for his neighbor. This is okay. He started crying. Oh, he's crying. He's crying, and then the neighbor probably just throws it in the trash. Thanks for bringing over my mail. Post office messes stuff up all the time. It's just spam. You ungrateful jerk. Don't you know? Have you no consideration? Oh, that was something. Guys, that was something. There's some good content on here. A lot of good content. Oh, I'm so glad they archived this stuff. Like, technically the website still exists, but like a lot of this stuff is broken. You can't actually like this webpage doesn't work anymore. But this one does. The Black Plague. Gravitational potential energy. This flash animation is so violent. No. This is the teacher explaining gravitational potential. And what would happen to potential energy if the Earth and every other thing in the universe blows up? Chances of that happening are incredibly unlikely. That's not even funny. It lacks a punchline because I was too lazy to think of one. Yes. Ideal pulleys. Assume the pulley is an ideal pulley. It has no... These were all based on things that happened to me in real life, okay? If I had a lesson in physics, I'd be like, this would make a good comic. And then I would make one. How is that possible? It's hypothetical. What is the pulley made of? It's made of magic. Oh, is Toho reference? Holy frick, guys. Toho reference. Physics sign magic pulley. Oh my gosh, these calculations will be so much simpler now. That's, look, if she had a massless ideal pulley, it's real. You can use it for your experiments. What about entropy? Guys, remember entropy? What if this awful thing happened that we didn't notice for 10 million years? Yeah, the speed of light. Something. Entropy. Room's getting messy, you should try cleaning it. There's no point because of the second law of thermodynamics. My room will get messier even if I try to clean it due to entropy. And clothes are getting messy too. Is entropy? It's because of entropy. The exam you handed in is illegible. It's because of entropy. Nice example of the second law in action. You get an A+. Entropy. Entropy and entropy, guys. Oh my god, guys, entropy. Oh, this was okay. Every 100 flashes I did random things. Okay, this one was the 300th one. And I just drew 300 things. Daily flash 300. Rather than making a whole animated flash like 200, I'm gonna be lazy. And draw just, this is just 300 frames. And now for unrelated, oh, that's from Hidamari Sketch. That's what's her name from Hidamari Sketch. That's Bacon. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I guess these are just original characters. This is what's her name. This is Kanagi from Kanagi. I don't know who that is. Could I draw 300 things nowadays? Probably. This is frame 18. Pills here. Oh, that's a reference to Left 4 Dead. Oh man, it's a box. This was my friend Miluda. Grab it. This is a reference to when we played Left 4 Dead 2 together. Grabbing ninja sword, friendly fire. No. Yo, that's a reference to Arya. That's Prinny from Disgaea. I don't know what that W is. That's a pirate. It's a cat. That's a neat. When was the last time I played Left 4 Dead? I don't know. Probably the decade at least. A tank? Milk? Oh no, what is that? Clippers? What is that? Could be this year as a collab game, I don't know. Piano, it's a rat, that's a curly mouse rat. That's Nazrin, the mouse from Toho. It's Orion from Toho. It's a fish. That's I don't even, who is this? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what that is. I don't even know. Sakuya. iPad. That's people. That's Miku. That's Hatsune Miku. That is my Nintendo DS. Is this what's her name from Higurashi? No, her hair is longer than that. Suwako's hat. I don't know who this is. That's Flandra. That's what's her name from Toho. I've only done 61 frames. We got what is this called? Some kind of the equation, differential equations. Is that? This is a chain in Puyo Puyo. This is Grand Tanaka Rensa, the GTR. Any Puyo players? If you trigger this chain, this will drop. 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 This at least a 7 chain. As polar coordinates, right? Polar coordinate, is that what it was? Doing his dang homework. I do that. Could you set that up still? Probably. Cookie. Is that Dexter from Dexter's Lab? Just Be Friends. That's a reference to the Vocaloid song Just Be Friends. Slime. It's a slime. Anime. Oh, that looks kind of cool, right? It's Reimu. That's Miku. That's Hatsune Miku. That's zoomed in Hatsune Miku. This feels like cheating. This is the same thing but zoomed in. It's not even like I didn't even redraw it. It's the same drawing. Right? This guy's cheating. That's Yuko. That's Miyako probably. That's Yuno again. You should Yuno cheese. They call her Yuno cheesecake. That's really cheesy. Haha, cheese. Jen, cat, bat cat. Whoa. Ah. What was the one with the chain saying yo? I don't know. Lasers. Buildings. It is snowing. I guess it was snowing in February. What is this? A fridge. I don't know what else to draw. 100th frame. This is this button. Oh shoot! Oh frick! That's clever. Oh, they became cats. Yo, this is art, guys. This is art. Holy. More Toho. A lot of Toho in this. I used to draw a lot of Toho. That's Pikachu. As a Pokemon trainer. Oh no, I see that one. Welcome to Schwan. It's a bird. No, Ash catch. Oh, it's continuity. He's gonna catch them all. He throws the Pokeball. I got him. Oh no. Yeah. Now my hat is backward. Tried to add a comment, but comments are closed. Yes, they are in fact closed. Kaguya, Mega Sword outbid by Mokutan. Help me, I'm busy. Oh no, she overbid. She bid on my item. She's stupid. Oh man, look at the continuity. What is it? Turkey? Yes, I'm looking at an archive of my own very old website. Hands? Was that the Tumblr logo? Probably. Oh, remember Yukuri. What is this? Oh, this was Flash. It was me drawing Flash. Macromedia Flash 8. What is this? 154 frames. When did I get on Twitter? 2009. Probably. What are these? Dinosaur. Is this freaking VTube Studio? Who is this? That is not Akari VTube Studio. Who is this? Did I predict Akari VTube Studio? No, this was Lucky Star. No, this is Lucky Star. What's her name from Lucky Star? Tsukasa. That's Tsukasa Lucky Star. There's a totally different character. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be her. There's more Toho. A cat. These do resemble like the the random drawings that I draw. The wolf creatures. There's some. Oh, okay. This is when I start drawing with my left hand. That was Luca. Yes, it was. It was in fact Luca. I draw with my eyes closed. Oh, there it is. Single line drawings, no overlaps. Wow. Hey, though, there's Amity from Puyo Puyo. Rainbow Gradient. Welcome, Isurugi Miyosama. This is my friend Mil. Who's this? Is that Denchi? Is this Denchi? The curiosity killed the cat? No, the cat was not killed. Okay, we subverted expectations. He would never be killed. That's Captain Murasa from Toho. That's what's her name from Toho? A tiny hat. Wolf is so funny, right? It feels weird saying that I'm funny, but like this is me from like 15 years ago. Like I feel like I can't be this LOL random XD anymore. Because I've been too, what's the word for it? When you become too aware of your cringe. I cannot make stuff like this. Welcome Yuko. Show's, oh, her name was Show probably. Jaded, yeah, Jaded. Jaded. 200th frame. Morisa. Remember this. Oh, that's Yuko right there. Here, have some food. Food in a box. I don't want it. What? This is actually so funny. What? Look at this. What? This kind of humor is only possible when your brain is still not fully developed. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was in college when I was making these. Yeah, I graduated high school in 2009. I was in college. My brain was definitely developed. Just kidding. Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh, you go. Honestly, I look at my old videos every other year just to think that I'm ultimately the same person I was in 2012. No, you... I guess, yes, you are literally the same person. Knowing that context, it sounds like an insult. Which one? Is Wolfus.org now a crypto scam site? No, it still exists. It's just broken. It's just broken. Oh, this was my old Toho thing where Moko and Kaguya hated each other because, like, of a truck of some sort. Is Reimu Burger? You think you could fix it? It'd be quite hard. Oh man. What is this? Bring on all challenger. But that's Stalker Ocker. I did not know Stalker Ocker back then. So no, it wasn't. That's Boxing Chen? Holy frick. Remember Boxing Chen? Moko Puffs? I felt like my mouth was on fire. Serial ratings board. Welcome, Brooke. Reimu Burger shirt. Classic. What? I don't remember any of these characters. Is Shanghai from Toho? Bear? Hey, the bear was real. Even back then, the bear was real. Mega Man. Imagine Momiji chasing her own tail. What the heck? Oh, is this one of my friends? Atapi? This may have been based on her. Or maybe that was something else. Hammer. What is this? This was probably a reference to something. Does anyone recognize this? Is this anything? This was probably a reference to something. Like an anime. Your princess is in some other castle. Miku? Hey kids. Hey guys, Marisa here. All the cool kids buy Marisa brand scooters. What was frame 244? Mega Man. Oh yeah, Teto was there. I love Marisa brand scooters. Actual customer, not paid actor. Buy one now. Call in 15 minutes. We'll throw in a second scooter. Absolutely free? Wow, free. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. Hi everyone. I'm Letty. Celebrity endorsement from Letty. Absolutely. Aren't these great? You should buy it because I get some of the profits. Because it's good. Because it's good. You heard it here first. Marius' scooters are the best. It's the strongest scooter. Don't you love when they put their own words in there? When I did those clip edits, it was about this level of humor. It had some similarities. Wow, so strong. Absolutely free. You buy them now. My name is Kate from Canada. Oh, this was an anime. This was an anime. This was Sketchbook the anime. Even in Canada, they love Marisa scooters. Commercial was over. I'm watering here. Lion. Don't forget Nitori. Okay, I guess I drew this at 11:22 p.m. Man, they had a lot of comments. Are you seeing this? I forgot about this. 84 comments? When people would actually go on websites? 84 comments is impressive, right? They would have to go to my website specifically. It's not like they manually like happen to see this on their feed on Twitter or something. They had people like going on my website every day. How would I comment? I don't know. Baird. Is this Kaguya? 7 more frames. Is going to end. Quick, buy a scooter now. 300th frame next, not including title frame. Insert 300. Oh, this was when 300 the movie Sparta. The Sparta reference. Did they just write to your site and submit a form? Yes. Oh, look at these comments. Back in the day, look at all these people that would read my daily comics and comment every day. Every single day, they were all here. All of them. Wow. This guy's still around. Arg. So much, there's so much stuff. I know some of these people. I know some of them. Oh yeah, that was good. What about this one? The Black Plague. It was a deadly pandemic that killed a large portion of Europe's population. It sure is nice to be alive today instead of being killed by a deadly pandemic. Quite true. Oh, frick, is Yuyuko from Toho? Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. That's it. That was a running gag. You had to be there to understand. Free refills. Yes, I love this dialogue. So yeah, we're at a restaurant. The normal thing to say at a restaurant. So yeah, we're at a restaurant. Indeed, we are. How's everything going? Do you need refills? We're fine. Just let me know there's no additional charge for refills. Oh, this is when you have free refills, but you drink as much as possible. Like an extra soda refill, one refill. Oh, this is the classic thing about Flash. You could loop it. This is literally a looped thing that goes on forever. You can't do this. Oh wait, no, hold on. She disappeared. You think it loops, but she goes away. Okay. friend leaves because we're doing too much. But surely it does go on forever. You know, this is the magic of Flash. No, actually it goes... Okay, never mind. Like a refill. Please go home. I would like to use the restroom. Oh, that's it. That's the end. Hilarious. Isn't that so funny, guys? No! No! Yeah, they didn't archive past this. No, surely they would have. No, we gotta see them. We have to see them, guys. Slime Molder's joining. What about... So this one was 2010. What if we simply... We could go to an older capture, right? 2010. And go back to like... They don't have stuff from 2009, huh? Okay, so that one's but at the end. So what if we went to July? Surely they have stuff from July. Where is this? Always thought but never said out loud, unnamed character seemed like a palette swap of Cyrano when there's no color. Yes, I think that was probably accidental. Coincidental. But also purposeful. I guess we don't have it. We don't have the old stuff. What about the newer stuff? Was there even any more newer stuff? When did I stop updating this website? 2012? Was this it? Uncertainty. This is the same website. No, oh no. Do they have any of this? Show all? They have not archived this URL. Wait, this page is available on the web? Sure. Oh no, this is available now. You just have to, the website doesn't work, but I believe, well, the navigation doesn't work, but maybe if you know the web page, it does work. Never mind, it doesn't work. Yeah, it's just an empty page. Alright, never mind. No, no. There was so much content on there. There was so much. They killed it. Now what am I gonna do for the rest of the stream, guys? I could have sworn this website went back older than 2010. Is there other stuff? Oh no, this is, hold on. Why Slime Molder keeps joining and leaving? Oh no, this is specifically, they're checking this page specifically. What if I just went to walfus.org? I think that one does go back farther. I didn't realize that this thing was specifically for this page. Okay, what if we went back to 2008? Have you been doing this most of the stream? No. Mostly for like the last 30 minutes or so. Was this perspective? What is the problem with the site? I'm browsing it without problems. I don't know. Your notes, using your notes about protagonists and antagonists, rewrite a fairy tale from another perspective. This was like a real assignment that I had in school. What are you writing yours about? Mine is Goldilocks from the perspective of the bears. Mine is Jack and the Beanstalk from the perspective of the beanstalk. You mean the perspective of the giant? No, I mean the beanstalk. Oh man, look at this art. The beanstalk. He was chopped down. It's interesting. Oh, the beanstalk. Why do you have to cut it down? Yeah, A+. Alright. I just give up. No. Milk? Yeah, a glass of milk. Everyone's always saying this. Next time you get a glass of milk, say, yeah, a glass of milk. You know, in Canada, sometimes milk comes in bags. Wait, Northernlion was talking about this today. Milk comes in bags. Yeah. I wonder if the milk section in the grocery store is heavily guarded. Because people could just easily go in with pointy things and ruin all the bags of milk. I never thought... No, I did think about this. I definitely did think about it. I made a comic about this. I have not thought about this since then. But that is true. Someone could just go in and poke out all the bags of milk. I'm gonna go drink this milk. And I'll stole my milk. This video is no longer available due to, Excuse me, is this where the milk is? It is. I'll have to check you to make sure you don't have sharp objects. Just want to make sure you're not here for malicious intent. Wasn't there an incident where someone poisoned a bunch of baby formula? I don't know. Oh, come on. It's not like I have a concealed toothpick. Oh, you seem like a nice guy. I'll let you in. Oh, look at this. Oh, I used to do this a lot as well. I used to write fake articles for these. They would have names that would resemble something related to the content. Milk bag, like milk bag. Milk stabber strikes again. The milk newspaper today. A milk mark notorious milk stabber struck again. Artist depiction of the milk stabber. And wow, look at how nice this is. Education, statistics. I want you to go to the website URL on the board. Write down interesting statistics about education. Every additional year of schooling that a child receives, their productivity and earnings goes up an average of 15%. I think this was from a real article. This was like from a real assignment that I did, and I was like, this is kind of funny. Welcome to Maya. School increases stats by 15% every level. Issues can learn stealth, flying under the radar. What? Oh, like stats, like stats. productivity and okay, it's not that funny. But what if it was? What about this? Did I not edit this? Did I not edit this? Wolfie. Kirby M, what are you doing? I did post every day. This was the point. I would post every day. Sometimes I couldn't make content. I don't know. Sounds at night. Sleeping. Cats. Loud sounds. Oh yeah, this was the cats were fighting outside my house. They were very loud. It was very late at night. Okay, we have content. What is this? Phone support. Oh, it has sound effects. There were sound effects. This is the classic wolfes.org fire. Oh gosh darn it. Not this again. This tune is pretty catchy. Thanks for waiting. Put the music back on. It's catchy. I don't understand your question. I'm gonna put you on hold. Ah, this one probably just loops. Yep, it's another loop. Me listening to music. What is this GIF? Ah, yes. Monsters. Write about a monster you were afraid of. I think this was when I was in school and we were reading Beowulf. And Grendel was like a monster that was in that. Why did I say Canada is cool in this one? There's probably some context for that. I am in the past now, and I will drink a can of Miko Cola, trademark. Miko Cola is cool, like Canada. What's that over there? Oh, that's weird. My Miko Cola trademark, it's gone. There was a monster, it stole my Miko Cola. It was the scariest thing. This is blatant advertising, buy it now. Beowulf was my favorite in school, and I didn't even like reading. But yeah, but you read it in Old English though, the original Old English. Have you ever? Flash about assumptions. I'll show you a few images. Briefly describe the people. Note immediate needs. A person. I don't know. What is that? I'm not reading this. Oh, okay, it's about like preconceived notions. I would assume it's a homeless man, and that the human right he would. Okay, it's about various things. A baby looks like a guy holding a child. Human rights. We had a human rights class. This one may be harder because it's not obvious what the person needs. What do you see? That man is committing insurance fraud. Insurance fraud is bad. If you think you're a victim of insurance fraud, please call your local Crime Stoppers. Oh, that's it. Wow. What about human lefts? They sure did. They sure did leave. Gardena in Girgum. Oh, any fans of holidays? Hey, guess what today is? Some sort of holiday? That's right. It's Rosh Hashanah. That is a Jewish holiday that we don't have school on. I don't understand why we don't have school today. We're not even Jewish. Wait, are you complaining about not having to go to school? I mean, we don't celebrate. We're missing valuable class time. We could be learning. It leads to enrichment. We are deprived. It was a nightmare. It was simply a nightmare. Simply a Code Lavender. What's Code Lavender? What's Code Lavender? Is nothing. Don't worry. Is Code Lavender. Oh, it's you, Yuko. Oh, frick. Oh frick, how are you playing these? No, I'm on the Internet Wayback Machine. They have the thing that makes Flash usable. Did I ever smell lavender? I've probably smelled it before in the past. That's probably happened at some point. Yeah, Ruffle. Pennies. Oh, I remember this one. This one was when I did the AP exam. AP English exam, and the essay that we had to write was whether we should abolish pennies. And one of the images was a picture of a penny. It's right there. I guess I didn't implement a right arrow to go to the next frame until a later point. It's time for the writing portion. These essays. Should the penny be abolished? Here's a picture of a penny. Seriously, that's it. That was me making a comic about a real experience that I had. They give you various sources that you can cite. Source B, here's just a picture of 2 pennies. Patches. The new patch comes out today. Mabinogi Generation 2. I'm downloading the patch. Downloading. Stop all the downloading. It's almost. Oh, what the? It's Patchy from Toho. Patchy? Get it? Patches? Like Patchy? Oh my god. Patches. That was the joke. That was the joke, guys. I was downloading the patch. Waiting for the $10 from site ads to put into Mabinogi. Yep. They're still updating Mabinogi. They sure are. They sure are. They sponsored some streamers to play it like a year ago. Didn't Yanders play it? She was sponsored to play it at some point. iPods. It's not an iPod, it's an MP3 player. I hate how people use the term iPod and MP3 player interchangeably nowadays. Seriously, not every music playing device has an iPod. Technology, because they don't know the name of it. Certain levels of awareness. What are they yapping about? Levels of technological knowledge. This is not an iPod. It's a CD player. It's a boombox. You can't be saying that's not even an iPod. It's a cassette tape. It's an 8-track cartridge player. My good sir, this is not an iPod. It is a phonograph. Yes, I did have an MP3 player. There's a piano, Morse code. There's Cyrano who has frozen a frog. That's it. Colds. Oh, I had fan art. Someone drew fan art of me, of my original characters that were from Toho. He drew fan art of the way that I draw Toho. Well, the mustache aristocrat man. What is this about? Colds? This is still a thing that I do. Are you still? Whenever I say sick, I don't mean like, oh man, that was sick, but more like physically ill sick. This is Wolfie style humor right here. Are you okay? You look kind of sick, and I mean that in the bad way, not like, oh man, that was sick. More like physically ill sick. Yeah, that. I think I have a cold or something. It's horrible. Oh, that's not good. They say idiots can't catch colds. That's the thing they say in anime sometimes. When was the last time you had a cold? I've never had one. And then she realizes, wait a second. Because when idiots never catch a cold, you know. It's very Wolfie style humor. Man. I was so funny. No, it's broken now. I like the shaky eyes. It was a classic. Classic back in the day. Okay, what if we went here though? What if we clicked on this and then we went, oh look at this, early dismissal? I think it's important to note that this actually happened today. It's too hot to be in school. I wish they'd let us go home. And we have gym today. Other schools have early dismissal because of heat. Maybe they'll let us out early. I was thinking about letting everyone out early for gym, but I could not get principal's permission to do so. I'm gonna go to... Oh, this did have... I remember this. We're gonna go to the cafeteria. Well, there'll be a sign-in sheet. After you sign in, we're gonna have a very liberal can I go to the bathroom policy. You don't have to come back. You're going to the bathroom too? What? No, I'm going home. That's not what I meant. I remember this. Yeah, he let us leave because it was really, really hot. They would not let us leave. Global warming. Get some ice cream. Oh no. That's it. Gosh darn. Global warming. It was good. It's a good one. Staff development day. No, it's staff development day. There's no school. That was a holiday. We had staff development day. That's cool. What is staff development day? As the teachers playing MMOs. They're playing MMOs on the school computers. Classic. Duels? Alexander Hamilton something bank guy. What is this funny? Is this supposed to be funny? Well, if there's too much words. Oh, they're having a duel like in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the comedy here. But he shot... Oh, you think they're gonna have a duel like in... Okay, I see. I see the humor. It's double subversion of expectations. You think this is gonna be a very, you know, like a duel, and then he brings up Yu-Gi-Oh! As you all know, this is a reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! But then he actually shoots him. And then he dies. Oh, a card duel. Oh, shoot, I thought you meant guns. Injuries. Hey, someone asked me what happened to my head. Oh, no big deal. Someone tried to mug me yesterday, but I beat them up. Totally showed those guys. She was telling me about that injury. Someone tried to mug her, but she was attacked by... Nope. Actually walked into a pole. Based on real event, I hit my face on one of those big subway turnstiles. Yep. I associate duels with fencing. I think that's offensive. Topics. Something. Project. Alright. Did all these really happen, or do you make it up? They did happen. They're real. They did happen. Oh, here we go. This is the stuff we've already seen. Did I tell people they're trying to mug me? That part was fake. If it's real, I mentioned what's real, like in the text below. Alright, what else do we have? There's gotta be more, right? This is my react stream, guys. Is me reacting to my own content from way back in the day. Isn't this fun? Y'all having a good time? Waffles.org. Okay, what if we went back to 2009? 2009, February. You'd be like, oh, that Wolfie guy used to be pretty funny. And now he's even funnier. Am I right, guys? Television is entertaining. This is a thing that you do when you watch TV. When you watch any TV, you gotta be saying that television is entertaining. Yes. We interrupt this program for an emergency news bulletin. Boring political stuff. No! Change the channel. I can't find the remote. It's boring. Why do you have so many books of the same size? Can't you just press the buttons on the TV? Entertaining TV program? What? It took too much effort. It looked difficult. Kids these days, I don't know. I was gonna drive home, but instead I'm attentively watching in my car. You'll never go home. Welcome, Hoppy Hollow. Remember when TVs had buttons? They still do, though. They still do. Oh, this was a thing. I don't like when authors put endnotes in the writing, and then I have endnotes in this thing. Yeah, having to go all the way. This is the subversion of joke. You go back here, and then you see the actual notes. This guy loved writing. Oh, I cited things. I had real citations. Ibid. Remember Ibid? This guy loved putting walls of text. Ramu Burger. You can buy Ramu Burger. Lots of TVs have one single button that do everything. That is also true. That is actually so true. Oh, look at this. Classic. Classic thing. Wolf's merch, Ramu Burger, real Ramu Burger shirt. Flash about evolution. This is Charles Darwin's 200th birthday. Not that he's alive or anything. Evolution, yeah. What if Darwin was wrong about humans evolving from monkeys? What if humans evolved from cats? Unnamed cat. Headphones cat. Long-tailed cat. Bored-looking cat. Teacher cat. Meow meow meow. That would be silly. Recently bought another cat ion shop off the Wolfish shop. What the? You know, one thing I regret about my old t-shirts is that I put the website name on it. It's weird. It would be so much nicer if it didn't have a big thing that just said wolfes.org on it. Would buy a Ramu Burger shirt? Yeah. I told you guys that Pomu Rainpuff has one of those. That's right, Pomu Rainpuff, who is dead now, she had a Ramu Burger t-shirt. The fourth wall, it's different. I think someone got lazy and is doing this at the last minute. I think you are correct. Whoa, you just broke the fourth wall. I think that is correct. There is no fourth wall. This is reality. That's right. Fictional. Whoa, we're fictional. What is this? It was me. I had no ideas. Wolfes.org is like a Supreme logo. No. Wondered, how does the government decide on names for government initiatives? Operation Rolling Thunder. It was controversial, but the name was cool. There's someone in the government who comes up with names. That'd be a cool name. Cool job. Cool job to have. I've got it. Operation Yeah. Reactions to the recently implemented Operation Yeah are largely positive. By I'm a regular person, not a government agent. Response to the lack of art classes, something. Cut funding for poor schools, increase funding in rich schools were largely negative until the name of the plan was revealed. Operation Yeah. Youth education for the advancement of arts activities, the availability and accessibility of alternative approaches to art, and the ability to attain achievements in arts history. Operation Yeah for short. Changed the minds of many who opposed. Kids these days, art is power, and like my friend once, not a banana, sick, I love that story. First I was all, no way, that's impossible, because the plan is pretty bad, but cutting funding, the name is pretty cool. Political comment. He was making political commentary. What is this? Wow. Yep. That was something. I remember this. What are all these videos? Where is the content? Where's the original content, Wolfie? Staring. Man, he got so lazy. He just posting videos. getting into more recent times. 2011. Did I stop making things? What is this? Where's the original content? Imagine going on the website. Who would have thought the Nico video links would break? No. Anything? Nothing? It's nothing? There's nothing? What if I did this? Nico video links are still there. Yeah, but the YouTube videos that re-uploaded them don't work. Anyway. We had fun. We had fun back in the day. Yeah, spoilers. It's not loading. Guys, it's not loading. Can't believe this website would not load. What if we go back to 2008? January 2008. Oh, it has deleted your message. What does that say? Now Wolfus.org is doomed to become an NFT project. The website's still up. It still exists. It just doesn't work. Birthdays. Heard it was someone's birthday. You can go ahead and sing that song now. Insert happy birthday song. Everyone line up for birthday punches. The teacher actually said this. This was based on a real thing that happened. It's a birthday. Oh, it was just a thing where like you get punched based on how old you are. And then get 1,000-something punches. That's it. Oh, this was cool. Reimu Burger. Okay, like despite the fact that Touhou is like not my creation, I did have like fan creations. And when I saw someone modded Reimu Burger into Grand Theft Auto, I was like, what the frick? It's a reference to my Touhou content. That's amazing. Touhou music stuff. Changing seats? What is this? What is this? Punched. Here we pull their earlobes. There's probably a bunch of different things that people do. Time to change seats. Oh boy, we've been sitting in the same seats all year. You'll draw some cards. And it determines where you sit. And I got the same. This was based on a real thing. Reimu Burger was very popular. They loved it. They're like, oh, Reimu Burger, that's a funny thing. What does that say? Oh boy. This is about distractions. I hope I don't get distracted by various things. I'll just go check some forums. That post is funny because it's about stuff. Hey, wait, I was supposed to be doing something. I'm gonna check new stuff on YouTube. This video is awesome because it has moving pictures. What is it supposed to be? I don't know. What is this? What is that? Objections? The Phoenix Wright sound effect was kind of loud. Evidence? This is a reference to the Phoenix Wright. Robots? Birthdays? Okay, this one. Wait, this is repeated. Hey, wait a second. This is the same stuff. Anyway, I should end my stream soon. It is about that time that I end my stream. Spring. You should add sound effects to the stream. No. I got some videos suggested today saying you should be more intentionally bored. I also got that in my recommended. And I did not watch it. Gather. Oh, this was a reference to Touhou. Gather these pieces of spring. And she broke a spring. Spring is here. So what is this? What the what the freak? YouTube in German? What is this? Rainbow Burger. The objection. This is the same painting. Painting stuff. Hey, what is that thing in your painting? It's a robot. Oh yes. Lol. So random. Lol XD. Distracted so badly today. I was watching a talk about calendar algorithms on YouTube. He said mod 400 and mod 16 are the same after checking for mod 100. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Swords? Swords? Oh yes, of course. Cards? Heart of the cards? Robot? What is this robot thing? What is this? You had to be there. It was a recurring bit. Robots. I play this card. Has an attack power of this stuff. That's the 9 of hearts. Oh, that was not even the 9. That's an 8. That's not a 9. That is a 9. Wow. I distinctly remember that jailed Yomu Flash. There's a bunch of stuff. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this stream. Very productive stream. Now you all know. Now if you're ever like, oh, I wonder what Wolfie was doing 10 years ago. That's it. You didn't check create.swf. That's fine. You can check it. It's still up. It still exists. Alright. I'm going to close the lobby now. Thanks anyone who joined. You will now be kicked off the lobby. Return to menu. Quit. 17 years. Holy frick, you're right. 17 years. It's crazy. I will be buying a Wolfie shirt. But it has wolfies.org written on it. Made it to max level. In this game, what's the max level? 10? 50? Auto clicks. This guy is cheating. This guy is hacking. 51 is the max. That's a weird max number. Alright. National Nut Day. International Caps Lock Day. Oh, that's a good one. How do you get the .org domain? Anyone can get one. There's no limitations. Color Day. Let's do International Caps Lock Day. But put that in caps. International Caps Lock Day raid. I thought you needed to be an org. Nope, there's no such restriction. Anyone can get a .org domain if they wanted. You could get one. Alright, who do I raid? Who do I send you to? What about... How about... one of these people? How about KK Cyber? Sure, let's raid KK Cyber. Can you raid T? No, I can't. T, I don't think that's even a real person. It's not even a real user. Welcome, cats, and goodbye. Goodbye. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'll be back on Friday. Potentially with some good old software development. What about Mr. T? Is he on Twitch? Can you raid Jerma? No, you can go to Jerma's stream though if you want. You could check out Jerma's stream. He's literally streaming. Is Mr. T even alive? I don't know. But I don't want to. But then why would you suggest raiding Derma? Are you telling me you leave directly after this stream? Instead of staying around forever? Can't believe this. Can't believe this guy. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by and reliving my old memories with me. The good times that I had as a child. Anyway, the raid's gone. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.